to be a get ready with me using the Odens Eye and Angelic Nyquist Hela Palette. I actually have not done like just a get ready with me with this palette. The only video that I actually did with this palette is the 4 looks 1 palette when I got this back in like March. So I wanted to whip it out today and just use it in a get ready with me because I want to use some of my favorite spring palettes for you guys and kind of just show you guys some new looks with these palettes that are my favorites for the springtime. So I'm just gonna pull my hair back. I'm wearing like this really cute dress from Lucky. I always loved this dress and I just felt like wearing it today, and I wanted to wear the Hela palette with it. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is wet right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the look. So for my eyes, I just primed them with my Anastasia eye primer and then used my Dewdrop lip oil, which is nothing new. I feel like, you know, I'm a broken record saying that to nourish my lips before I do the rest of my face. I always put on a lip oil. And then for my setting powder for my eyes, I use the Urban Decay setting powder. I'm a little bit tired today. I didn't really sleep last night. That was like the first night I haven't slept like all week. So I've been doing okay, but I just didn't really sleep last night. So I'm going to be a little bit low energy, but I want to do an eye look for you guys. So the first shade I'm going to jump into is this like mustardy yellow called Underworld, and we're going to use that and put that all in the crease area. It's a really pigmented yellowy mustard color, and I'm just going to use that and put that in the crease. So I haven't dipped into this palette for, I mean, I did use it I think a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't used it too much. Actually, yeah, I did use it with the peach shade, but I am trying to whip it out and use it some more. And this is a really pigmented yellow color. What hinders me a little bit from using this palette a bit more is that I do love that there's grungy tones in this palette. It is really pretty and you can do so many different looks with this palette. But as far as like the springtime goes, it is a really beautiful spring palette, but I just wish there were, you know, the first 3 rows are honestly all you need. But I wish that there was like a little bit more, I mean, there's some really good shades in here. I don't know what I'm saying. They're just all good. Never mind. I pretty much would use like the first 3 rows, Caitlin, not yos. That's how tired I am. In the springtime. I don't know why I said yos. That was really weird. But I just love the Odens Eye matte formula. They just blend effortlessly and they're so pigmented. So, and the shimmers are just as easily effortless as the mattes are. Okay, and then for the defining shade, I'm going to go into this shade right here called Moss. Everything is already annoying me. And then I'm just going to take that and use that to define. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I mean, it's not like I haven't used these colors together before, but I haven't used them in quite a while together. And it's just so pretty. So I did wear this dress in like a look like probably like 2 years ago. And I used like the So Jaded palette, but I don't really use that palette as much as I used to. Again, just because, you know, as you add more palettes to your collection, you find newer things that you want to use more. I still love that palette so much, but I just have not used it. I'm being honest with you guys. Not since that series ended with the Zodiac palette. I really haven't used it. Okay, so for the outer corners, do I want to do brown? That's such a deep, dark brown. But do I want to do green? I don't really want to do green either. I think I'm just going to take the brown, but I'm going to be very light-handed with it. I don't really want to use the green, because this brown is pigmented, so I'm just going to take it very lightly. And I only dipped into it like once. Let me just dip into it like one more time. And that's all I'm going to do. Because there is a bit of purple in this dress, and this is like a purpley toned plummy brown. It's not like straight up brown. It's really pretty. But again, it's very pigmented, so yeah, I like how that looks. That's exactly what I wanted, something like light purpley brown on the outer corners. I just need a tiny bit more. Again, if my blending is not the best today, it's because I'm tired. Like, tired, beyond tired today. I really haven't had much downtime for myself, and when I do have downtime, I'm like falling asleep half the time. So, yeah. It's been a bit stressful for me lately, and I haven't even been doing that much. It's just I've been spending a lot of time with my boyfriend this week, and I haven't really spent that much time at home, so. I am working at 3, and then tomorrow I'm working till 6, and then I will be home later than that. Like, after work, I mean. Why is this not applying like I wanted to on this side? I don't know. My hands are, like, giving up right now because I just washed my hair. I am trying to build up my arm strength again. It's bad because I fell off for quite a while. I have started working out like here and there lately. Oh my god. Why is it not sticking to this certain part of my lid? Like right here. That's better. Yeah, that's better. That was weird. I don't know why that wasn't really applying. Okay, let me just put on some glitter glue and then we'll do the lid. Okay, and then for the lid area, I'm going to use the shade Golden Bridge, which is this really pretty, like, greenish gold. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to take that. It's just such a gorgeous color. And put that all over my lid. I don't think I used this in my 4 looks video. So I'm going to use it today. And it's such a gorgeous greenish gold. It's kind of similar to Fluorescence, but Fluorescence is more like a lime green. It's about to thunder outside. I might have to wear rain boots to work, because it's only gonna rain when I'm going to work, of course. I hope it stops before I go to work, though. Because it's literally only supposed to rain from, like, 1 to 3, or, like, 1:30 to 3, because it's 1:30 right now. As long as it rains while I'm still inside and stops before I go outside, that would be nice. Such a pretty color. And then, oh my god, if I could get this pigmented, that would be nice. Okay, and then for the brow bone, I'm going to take that shade Rebirth, which is the shade right here. It's like a yellowy color, like yellow ivory. If you could see it, that's great. If not, then I don't know. It's just, you know, my lighting is terrible. So I'm going to use that and just bring that down. Again, I'm sorry, but I'm just really tired today, so I'm getting easily frustrated. I'm going to crash so hard later. So, watched the first 2 episodes of Stranger Things with Josh yesterday, and it was really good, but dang, it is dark. But was super pumped for it to start again. It's been a really long time since they came out with a new season because of COVID and other delays, so they're finally back. I think the last time there was a new season was like I think the 3rd season ended in 2019. So yeah, it's been quite a while. But so far it started off strong, but I cannot watch it by myself anymore. It's actually getting pretty dark. The first season or 2 wasn't as dark as the 3rd and 4th. The 3rd season was definitely darker, but this one is even scarier, honestly. It's so good though. I'm excited for the rest of it. The last episode is like the highest rated one for mostly the entirety of the series, so I'm really excited. Alright, we're just gonna leave it as is because it's annoying me, and then I'm just gonna probably dry my hair and come back and do the face. Okay guys, so my hair is dry, so now I'm going to just put it up again. It is currently pouring outside, but it is, like I said, supposed to stop before I go to work. Hopefully, but yeah, it's freaking pouring out, but usually when this happens, I can't anymore. Dang. Yeah, it's really bad right now. Pouring outside. It says severe weather. Anytime I want to get to work on time. So anyway, I'm just going to prime my face. And then I'm going to use my Hydro Grip primer. Like I said, I'm probably just going to put on some rain boots, so. But it's supposed to clear up afterwards, of course, after I go to work. Whatever. So I'm just going to prime my face using my Milk Hydro Grip primer as I mess up my hair in the process. I am the only person that literally, like, I can't do this with my hair. I can't, like, do anything with it besides, like, part it. And then it's just, I can't, like, push it back if I want to. It's, like, really annoying. That's just how my hair is. And then for the foundation, I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation. I've just been using this constantly, and I haven't used it in a little while, so I want to use it today, even though I just said I've been using it constantly. But I've been kind of using some tinted moisturizers this week. But I really love this foundation. It's such a beautiful light coverage. And you guys know I love that. It's very similar to my Anastasia Luminous foundation. So if you guys are looking for something that's similar to this foundation, or if you want to try the Valentino but you don't want to spend the money on it, the Anastasia is like $30 cheaper, and it's such a good alternative to this one. I just love trying a lot of luxury foundations, and I just have been loving this one, so just going to apply that. It just feels so hydrating on the skin when you apply it. It doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundation. It also really reminds me of the Kogendo foundation, which was also a really expensive foundation. I find that this one is a little bit more worth it because it has a little bit more coverage than the Kogendo, but that was also one of my favorites. But that foundation is almost like, I think it's a little bit more expensive than this one. This one's like, I think $58 or something like that. The Kogendo I think is around like 65 or something if I'm not mistaken, but it's definitely around the $60 mark. So I'm just going to finish blending that out. All right, it's not pouring as bad as before, but I think it's going to be in like spurts. Okay, so that's that. And then for my concealer, I think I'm going to go old school and use my MAC Pro Longwear. It's just really hard to shake up lately. Like, it's not the easiest bottle to work with, but I want to use it, so let's see. All right, it is coming out. Thank goodness. I love this concealer. Haven't used it in a while, so I want to use it today. It's just such good coverage, this concealer. And this amount probably will cover my entire face and probably my under eyes too. It's an oldie, but a goodie. It's always been one of my favorite concealers. Dang, that has a lot of coverage though. But it blends in like seamlessly to the Valentino. It looks really good with it. That is going on with my sponge. Okay, so I'm probably gonna eat lunch before work, so I will probably eat lunch before I do my lipstick because it's a little bit easier to do that rather than wiping off my lipstick, eating, and then reapplying my lipstick. So that's just the life we live, ladies and gents. So I'm gonna put it here, but I'm also just going to take a little bit more. Yeah, that's definitely enough. To apply underneath my eyes. Jesus, that is crazy. And then on Tuesday, it's supposed to go up to 90 degrees here, but that's like the first week of June because it's like May 28th today, but still, that's like insane. Actually, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Actually, that's the last day of May, but it's just crazy how hot it's been lately. Why is this irritating my under eyes a little bit? That's not the greatest thing. But once you blend it out, it kind of just goes away. I don't even know how old this is at this point. It might just be because it's old now. It looks so good. I love how dewy it is before you set it, but that kind of helps it look better than most other full coverage foundations because it actually helps like it be like more hydrating and less, you know, uncomfortable, but also like it makes it last longer because it's a dewy foundation before you set it. Because sometimes like more full coverage foundations that aren't as dewy are just like hella dry after you set them, but this one doesn't really do that. All right, I'm gonna set my under eyes with my Pat McGrath. Oh, yes, 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 yes. See that? This is why this is a great concealer. It's still one of my favorite concealers after all these years of doing makeup. I'm a MAC girl at heart. I love their products. I've been wearing MAC since high school. I mean, don't say you haven't, and don't say they don't have good staple products still, because they do. Just because they're not coming out with hit collections like they used to doesn't mean they don't have good products still. I understand people's makeup preferences change, but you cannot say that MAC didn't change the makeup game, because they really did. They had a huge impact. And you like kind of have to recognize that as a makeup lover. There wouldn't be as many like products today, I feel like, if MAC didn't really open the floodgates for everybody else. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face with my Urban Decay powder. I'm only going to do like a light dusting because this powder is actually pretty pigmented, so that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm just going to set my face with my Milk Makeup Spray. One of my favorite products ever. It's like literally giving your face a bath. Like, it's just so hydrating. I love it. Okay, and now we're going to go back into the Hela palette. And I'm going to do my lower lash line. That is crazy. It's like a little annoying. I also hate loud sounds, so it kind of scares me a little bit. NGL. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Moss, because I kind of want it to be a little bit green still. I don't know if I'm going to do a green eyeliner or yellow or purple. Purple would be kind of fun. Yellow, I think, is going to be too light. And green is a little bit monochromatic, so, because we're already using this on the lower lash line. I'm really hoping it'll stay like this before I go to work. Because it's not supposed to rain after this. Like after 3 o'clock. There are quite a few concealers that I have repurchased. I've repurchased the Urban Decay Stay Naked. The original Naked Skin Concealer I repurchased countless times. I don't have that one in my collection anymore. I'm pretty sure that one's discontinued, but their updated Stay Naked Concealer is just as good as the older one. Okay, and now for the inner corners, they're like almost the same for me, and that's still one of my favorites. And then for my inner corners, I'm going to use the shade Fluorescence from the Odens Eye palette. I've also repurchased the Maybelline Fit Me concealer countless times. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer I've repurchased a couple of times. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind is my most purchased concealer besides the Urban Decay. I've went through like 5 tubes of that. I love that concealer. I've also repurchased the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer once or twice, but that one's not available anymore. But I also used up the Sea concealer, which is the one that replaced it. So, and then the MAC Pro Longwear I did repurchase once. So yeah, there's definitely a lot. The Milani Conceal and Perfect I repurchased again and used that one up a couple months ago already, and I'm kind of missing that one in my collection again. So I might repurchase that one soon, because that one is such a good concealer. And also the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer I've also repurchased, because I also really like that one too. Okay, that looks freaking stunning. Okay, so for the waterline, I'm kind of leaning towards mildew. Should we do purple? Maybe we should just do purple. That's not the right purple shade. I don't know. What do you think? I wish people could just tell me. Maybe I should have just done a live stream today, but then when I do a live stream, like, nobody watches, so then people comment like a day later saying, oh, I didn't know you were live. I missed your live stream. And I'm like, yeah, that was yesterday. YouTube's just so bad at notifying people when you're actually live. It's terrible. Okay, so here is, I think I'm gonna do, should I do the purple? I think that would be more fun, right? This is too monochromatic for me. And then the yellow would be fun too, though. Let's do the yellow one. I haven't used this one yet, and I've been dying to use it for the summertime. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, yes, I like that. This one is called Sub-Zero. And take it over here too. It's just a little hard to get on the waterline, but once it's on, it's really pretty. The purple would have been fun, but I don't want to be like, I don't know. I just thought that the yellow would be really pretty. And I think that is really nice with this look. Okay, so now we're just going to clean up the eyeshadow and then we'll do the face. And I'll put on some mascara too. Okay, so now I'm just going to do mascara. If I can friggin' grab it. So I just primed my lashes with my L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. And now I'm just going to go in with my Lancome Monsieur Big. I just felt like using this one today. I don't even know how old half of these mascaras are now. I probably need to get rid of this one too soon. I just really have cut back on purchasing mascaras lately because I purchased way too many mascaras last year and then they dried out really fast on me and I had to get rid of them. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the Patrick Ta one soon too, but yeah. I just really have been trying to be very picky with mascara purchases now. And I'm only purchasing one at like the VIB sale, or I'm repurchasing ones that I use like on a daily basis. That's like inexpensive. Like the ColourPop Act Natural and Lengthening Mascara, I use them all the time. But they're getting so dried out at this point. So I reordered them and they were only $5 each. So they were both on sale. So I thought that was a pretty good price. And I'm just going to do the lower lashes and then we'll finish up the face. Okay, so I accidentally like clicked the play button again. But I actually was ready to film again. So I thought that was really funny. So I just coated my lashes with my L'Oreal Lash Discovery. And then not L'Oreal, Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara on my bottom lashes. And then for bronzer, I'm going to use my Dior bronzer because I've been using the Gucci bronzer quite a bit lately. So I wanted to use this one today. I've just been alternating between both of these bronzers because I love both of these and I want to get as much use out of them as possible. But honestly, I've just been rotating these two for work a lot. So, yeah. And I really love how my complexion looks, like, with these products. Like, just looks so good. I got a little bit of mascara underneath my eyes, though. I don't know how that happened. Excuse me. And also we watched, me and my mom and my brother watched Obi-Wan Kenobi last night. That also came out on Disney Plus. So Stranger Things came out on Netflix, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi came out on Disney Plus. So we had some things to watch yesterday. I mean, my family doesn't watch Stranger Things, but somehow my brother convinced my mom to watch Dracula on Netflix. And I'm like, Mom, how the heck were you able to watch Dracula, but you couldn't watch Stranger Things? I mean, Stranger Things is getting pretty dark, though. Like I said before, Stranger Things was pretty dark starting off. So for my blush, I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario blush in the shade Creamy Peach. This is just such a pretty peach blush, so I wanted to use it today. This one with the Laura Mercier and the Lawless blush, these were like my go-to blushes when I first got them. So I just wanted to use this one again. I'm trying to sweep more upwards with my blushes lately to kind of just blend them up rather than blending down. And I feel like that's been working out a little better for me. What the heck is that? Oh. So I'm just going to put on a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. But I have so many blushes that I want to rotate, so I just would like to start using them more again. So I wanted to whip this one out today, and I have some other ones that I want to use. I have been rotating a lot of blushes lately. I've used a lot of cream products lately, and like my blush sticks from ColourPop and stuff like that. So, but this weekend I wanted to use more powder products, because I like using powder products when I go to work. I'm not really a huge cream fan. For like work days, I like using cream products when I'm like just chilling or I'm getting ready to see my boyfriend. Like, I don't need like, even though people say that the cream products last longer, but for me, I just like using powder. Especially when I'm in a rush for work, then powder is always my best friend. Okay, so for my highlighter, I'm going to use the Moira Sun Glow Face and Body Highlighter in the shade 001 Sweet Champagne. This is stunning. If you want a affordable highlighter that is blinding, this is so gorgeous. Like, I barely need any of it, and it literally just is so sparkly. But it's not like emphasizing in any way. It's just so gorgeous. Like, you barely need any products, and it's just stunning. Like, I don't know why nobody talks about these, but they are so beautiful. Again, Moira is such an underrated brand. They have some solid, beautiful products. But that is so, look at that. That is so beautiful. And I barely had to use any products. Like, I might get some more products from them over the summertime, and I kind of want another one of these because they're just so beautiful. I used the crap out of this when I got it because it's just so stunning. Like, I was so impressed on how beautiful it was on the skin and how intense it is. I just want to connect that a little bit better. Yeah, that is so beautiful. I'm giving myself a glitter mustache, but I don't care because it looks so gorgeous. Okay, so just like that. That looks really pretty. It's just such a stunning highlighter. Okay, And then we're just going to spray my face, and then I think I'm going to go eat some lunch, and then we'll finish up the face. Okay, so I went ahead and ate lunch, so now I'm going to do my lips with you guys. So I'm just going to use any old lip liner, honestly. Like, I really haven't been caring too much what lip liner I use lately. So I'm just going to go in with this one from Gourmand Girls. I'm just going to sharpen it first, because I have been using it quite a bit. This is such a good lip liner formula. That should be fine, as this is falling on the floor. That's great. Yeah. Love that for me. So I'm just going to line my lips. Oh my god. My dress is bothering me right now. This is the shade, I don't even know because I've been using it so much. But I don't think she has these available anymore. Maybe I should use something a bit more peachy toned on the lips, but I wanted to go something with a bit more nude. That was a bit more nude, I mean. Okay. And then for my lips, I'm going to go in with the shade Empowered by Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's like this really nude lipstick. So, kind of wanted to use that. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I just want to rotate some more lipsticks in my collection. I always feel like I use the same ones all the time. There wasn't really anything for me to take for dinner tonight, so I'm just going to probably order a sushi roll from the Saks restaurant in our mall, because that ends up being like the cheapest thing. Because our mall doesn't really have a food court. It's kind of annoying. There's like no like fast like food to go or anything in our mall. The only thing that we have that's like fast and to go is Panera, but Panera's expensive, so the classic rolls at this sushi place ends up being a lot cheaper than getting like a pick two or like a salad or like a sandwich from Panera. It's like $6 compared to like $14 for a meal at Panera. All right, I'm not sure. I wanted to do a gloss over this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a gloss. I'm just going to let it dry off camera. Okay, and then for my lips, I'm going to go in with a gloss on top. And I'm going to use the one I've been loving lately from ColourPop. This is the So Glassy lip gloss in the shade Infinite. Let me just see. Yeah, that looks pretty. I just feel that the Jaclyn Hill lipstick is a little dry, so I just wanted something over top. And that's it. We are finally done. That took a while. I've been getting ready since like 1:30, so. And the lipstick isn't like flaking or anything with the gloss, so it actually looks really pretty. Probably not going to take the gloss to work though, because it's kind of like leaking everywhere. So yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at cbw819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. So here is the final look. So here are the eyes, the cheeks. Love that highlighter so much. It's so beautiful, and this eyeshadow palette is stunning. And I really love the lips too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye!